You clearly did not read my email, sir. And no one has ever shared questions with any of us involved in CNN.
Former DNC chair who was let go by CNN, she's Donna Brazile. For a year, she denied giving CNN town hall questions to Hillary Clinton's campaign ahead of time. But Brazile now confessing that she did, in fact, do just that. In a column, she wrote, quote, "My job was to make all our Democrat candidates look good, and I worked closely with both campaigns to make sure that happened. But sending those emails was a mistake I will forever regret." My political power panel joins me now, conservative radio host and Fox News contributor Tammy Bruce. And we got Democrat strategist Danielle McLaughlin. Tammy, Donna Brazile seems to defend her actions. Does it make it okay that she was communicating with other party members and she's just an operative?
Look, her problem is significant in that not only did she make a decision to help Hillary cheat, Hillary accepted the information that she received, but it also says that she didn't trust that her candidate could handle the most basic of things, a debate, without cheating. And what does that tell you about the party's attitude about their own candidate? And apparently the candidate didn't think she could do it without cheating either. For Donna, though, she then did immediately deny it. She spent this year piling onto herself, saying that she didn't do anything wrong, or it didn't occur at all, or she just kind of spun it around. And now it's interesting. I don't know whether it's a guilty conscience. I don't know whether it's the compulsion to confess, or if she's realizing that even her own party are now kind of thinking she's maybe a little radioactive. But this is a message, I think, to all Democrats that this isn't the first person to do it. She's in a party where it tends to be the ends justifies the means, and that's effectively what she was saying in her op-ed piece.
Danielle, to Tammy's point, should the Clinton campaign officials step up and say, you know what, we did get the questions ahead of time?
Well, I don't think there's any question that they did, because we've seen
should they come out? There's no comments yet from them.
I think it would be the right thing to do. And to your point, this is completely indefensible, and lying about it often actually makes it worse. Let's be honest. If you lie to the FBI about what you did, often the lie is the worst thing than the actual underlying act.
Not these days, apparently.
Well, we can get to that. We can get to that. But, this is indefensible. And we will see this with political operatives on both sides. We've seen this with General Petraeus. There's a lies under oath. Even we're dealing with Jeff Sessions and lies under oath. So it happens everywhere. I think the American people need to stand up and say this isn't okay. It doesn't matter what stripe you are.
Tammy, the mainstream media, it seems like it's not reporting on Donna Brazile's confession very much. It seems how they cover the Trump-Russian connections, and all those allegations with no proof. But we have Donna Brazile confessing. What are your thoughts there?
Well, look, she knows that they're not going to bury her with coverage, because it makes the left look bad. It makes them look bad when, it did get coverage when it happened. You couldn't deny it. It was in the emails. It was something that had to happen. Everybody thought Hillary would win and that it would be irrelevant and Donna would probably go into the White House. That's why they also felt free to do this. So now, clearly, once again, we see the media reporting on the things that will move what they prefer for their agenda. It's about the distraction.
Yeah, what if it didn't come out, right?
This is why they hate WikiLeaks. They hate the internet. The Clintons, of course, with the Drudge Report and Monica Lewinsky, it has been the bane for, most of the bureaucracy, because it does expose the reality of what's happening when most of those people have been very, very good at hiding, and as Hillary has been very good at hiding, but now you've got a media environment that exposes them very quickly.
Go ahead, Danielle.
I just think we have to be a little bit careful about extolling the virtues of WikiLeaks, because we know that either wittingly or not,
nobody's saying that. Nobody is extolling the virtues of WikiLeaks
or
any hacking of the DNC.
Right.
It's just sticking on Donna Brazile, admitting to it, and then you don't see any Democrats saying, you know what, we shouldn't have taken the questions ahead of time. We too cheated.
Right. Well, I think absolutely it should be reported on. We've had a very big day. This came out today. We have Comey hearings. We have Gorsuch hearings. We have all numbers of things that are coming out from the president's Twitter account. It's kind of a crazy time right now, so I suspect that there will be more coverage, and I think there should be. But I think the idea that it's being buried is a little bit unfair. There's so much going on.
We have breaking news, but final word, Tammy.
Well, just saying that this is not unusual.
Stay with me 1 second. Donna Brazile on Thursday night on The Daily Show basically said, you know what, I'm just an operative. I have to do what I have to do to help the campaign. So she's having it both ways, it seems, right?
Well, that's the mentality, though, on the left, is that this is what they do. They can't think about winning based on having any kind of dignity, because they can't deal with the issues specifically on the details.
Danielle, Tammy, we've got breaking news. The mystery of Tom Brady's missing Super Bowl jersey.